Hi everyone, it's Money Squared. Long time no see, but today I'm going to be doing a collection update video. It's not really an update because technically this is going to be the last time I'm doing an update on my photocard collection, at least for BTS. That is because I'm kind of stopping collecting K-pop albums and K-pop photocards. Um, on the level that I do right now. I already started selling off my other groups, which are 17, Red Velvet, and NCT. Today I sold off my Red Velvet album, so I'm now in the process of cutting down my BTS collection. As much as that pains me, I really didn't want to, but I thought if I'm gonna do it in the future, I might as well start now because selling off collections doesn't take like it's not an overnight process. It does take quite some time. Like I started selling 17 at the beginning of this year and I still have all the albums. So it does take quite some time. So I wanted to start on this early. Unfortunately, although I wish I could sell overseas, I can't sell any of my merch overseas because New Zealand doesn't offer affordable tracking. So it's not safe for me as a seller, and it's not safe for buyers overseas to buy from me. Because I can't offer tracking, and if the packages get lost, then it's over for both of us, for both me and the seller. So, yeah, unfortunately, even if you ask down below, I can't sell overseas. So yeah, I'm only gonna be able to sell um, locally. So yeah, this is my last photo card collection video. And I'm only doing BTS, so this folder, as per usual, only contains BTS photo cards and other stuff as well. I'm not going to show my other binder because that is a whole mess. I wish I did a photo card update before I sold off my Red Velvet cards because I was actually pretty um, up to date with that one. But then for the Rev Festival Day 2, I just stopped buying albums and collecting photo cards in general. So yeah, I decided to let it go. And today I'm just gonna be sad. Like I'm actually really sad that I've come to this decision, but it's a promise that I made myself when I started collecting. Which was that once I finished uni, which I am in the process of doing so, I'm in my last semester of uni, that I sell off my collection because it was something that I was doing as a hobby on the sidelines while I studied. And so now that I don't have uni anymore, hopefully, I don't know, yeah, I have to sell it off. So that was a promise, and I'm trying to stay true to that as much as possible. So yeah, I've done so much talking. Let's just get through this. So yeah, not much has changed really. I don't collect as avidly as I used to, so a lot of this hasn't changed. Oh, let me just move that to the side. So what I'm thinking of doing is I will be selling off the cards that are not my biases. So for Jimin, J-Hope, and Taehyung, I will be keeping their cards, but for the other members, as much as it really pains me to do it, I will be selling them off. Yeah, like, just it's so bittersweet because when I flick through this, like looking at it, this was my project. It was pretty materialistic, but this was what I worked hard on. It sounds really stupid to collect, but it does take, it does take effort and like money, obviously, to collect to this extent. OT7. Um, so yeah, it makes me feel really sad because this genuinely made me happy. Collecting and going on the journey of you know, waiting for cards to arrive and looking on buy sell trade pages for people selling the cards and getting really happy over finding a rare card that I wouldn't have thought I'd ever find. Yeah, all that stuff is just like running through my head. Like, it just makes me feel so sentimental because this was really fun for me. But recently I just changed focus and I'm instead collecting other things now. But you know, so yeah, I'm changing focus. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm gonna be keeping my three Alts cards because it's just way too early for me to let go of them. So I'm keeping the albums and the DVDs as well because I'm attached and I will be. I haven't actually like even watched a lot of the DVDs that I have, so I want to be able to do that before I even consider selling them. But yeah, definitely not letting go of that bigger stuff. But I'm just cutting down on my BTS collection by selling off the other members' cards. I'm also gonna be keeping the sets, the OT7 sets of versions that I really like. So, for example, for Love Yourself, her. I will be keeping this full set because I really, really love the photo cards. And I'm gonna try and keep it a minimum of one per album, like one set per album. So I'll like pick my most favorite set out of all of them. I'm also um, not selling the DVDs photo cards because um, I only have a couple of those, so I don't really want to let go of those yet. It's a bit too early. But for album photo cards, I'll definitely be working on reducing those. Yeah, and it just makes me so sad, oh my gosh. But I definitely need to do it now. If I keep putting it off, there might come a time where it's going to be really hard to sell their cards, their merchandise. So I want to do that now because I actually am struggling to do that with 17. Like, the market in New Zealand for 17 merch has dropped quite considerably over the years, a couple years. No one's really collecting here. So it's really hard to sell the cards that I have. So I had to like reduce the price that I sold them for, even though I got them for much more because I got most of my cards overseas when I was like avidly collecting. So I got them for a lot more expensive than they should have been, which is bad. So I lose a lot of money when I sell here, but I have to because New Zealand doesn't offer track shipping. So I have no choice. I'll be keeping the set too because it's adorable. And yeah, so Map of the Soul, Persona is obviously their latest album, and for this one, I really struggled to complete all 28 photo cards. That's just because I was also really lazy, and because of limitations with like how PayPal changed their procedures and stuff, I wasn't confident anymore in trading as well as buying cards overseas. I also just was tired of buying cards for how much they go for overseas. With like cards selling for 16 USD. I don't know if they still do because I've been pretty distant, pretty far away from the buy sell pages from overseas. So I don't know how much these cards sell for internationally anymore. But last time, at least from memory, they were like 16, 18 USD, and I just don't, I can't fathom spending that much on cards anymore. I know that sounds really stupid, but yeah, maybe if it was like a really rare card, I would, but not for this. So yeah, it just makes me really sad, you know. It just really, just makes me sad. But one of the things that convinced me to sell was because this binder, I hadn't opened it in 2 months. Because it was just not on my mind. Like, collecting was just not my priority. I have started collecting Nendoroids, and those are really expensive. I know, like, on like, I don't know how to describe this, but or to say this, but I know it's not much of a difference with like materialism. Like, it's still, it's basically a toy. Like, I just swapped what I was collecting from paper to a toy. I know this is not that different, but that's currently what I'm focused on. So that's what currently makes me. I know it sounds really stupid, but that's currently what I enjoy. So I have to change my priorities according to that. But for how long I was collecting avidly for, I'm pretty proud of myself for how much I was able to do, especially with OT7. I think I started collecting at a really good time before their merchandise started hiking up in prices. So I was really happy about that, and of course I'm still keeping their albums, so that's still gonna be part of my shelf. Yeah, so I would show you guys. I was thinking of doing like an overall collection video, like showing my shelf as well, but my shelf is currently a mess, so I would rather not show you guys that. I'm in the process of reducing my K-pop collection, so everything is just on my shelf. I've also emptied out drawers just to fit other albums on there. But yeah, so yeah, if you guys noticed, I don't know if anyone really noticed really, but I haven't been posting unboxing videos in a long time. Not that long, but quite a considerable time, and that's because I haven't been buying much K-pop merch. The latest one I bought that came in was the summer package, the fourth and last summer package for BTS. I did an unboxing video on that, but I didn't upload it because I was way too lazy to edit, and also I just wasn't just didn't want to go through that effort. But I did want to like film it. I don't know, it's really weird, but I did film it. I did film quite a lot of unboxing videos, but I just didn't upload them. Like I did one for the 2017 memories as well, but yeah, I didn't really. And yeah, and I was realizing that I was running out of space. Like right now, I'm struggling to find space to put the summer package, the fourth one, because it's also a box. Um, some things just don't fit on my shelf. If I still kept going, I would have run out of space very quickly. I think I already ran out of space because I was starting to put albums in drawers, and that's one of the things I really didn't want to do is hide merchandise because that just means like I don't care about them. If I put them in a drawer, I won't. It's like out of sight, out of mind. It's like doesn't. It just doesn't appeal to me anymore. Like if I was to put it in a drawer, because I'm gonna forget about it. And if I forgot about it, then that means it's not something that I hold close to my heart anymore. So yeah, I had to cut down on my collection because of that, because I was starting to do that and I really didn't want to. So now we're getting on to the concert merch, or like the muster merch. I started to sell my fourth muster ones. I don't even know why I got them. I think it was one of, like, I already told myself at the end of last year not to get any more concert or muster merch because technically they were just, they took up a lot of space in my binder, and also they were very hard to sell, especially in New Zealand because not much people collect these. So I just got them because they were really cute, and also I really like pink and yellow together, so putting those two together, Big Hit baited me, and so I got them. But I started to sell them off. So I used to have all 7 members, but I've sold them off. So that's cut down now. And this as well. I was not supposed to buy this, but I still did because flowers, and I love flowers, especially on my boys. Especially on Jimin, yes. But I sold them in the end because, yeah, I couldn't be bothered collecting all 8 per member, so I just sold them. And then these cards at the back, I have been struggling for ages to sell. I don't know if it's just because no one knows what they are. Yeah, like I feel like BTS has released so much merch that people just don't know what the old merch looked like anymore. So yeah, I don't know. And then Third Monster, also struggling to sell that. And then these ones I don't think I'll ever sell because they hold sentimental value to me. So these are probably staying forever in my binder. Alright, so that is the end of my BTS collection. And the last photocard collection video. I'm not sure if this is gonna be the last video on this channel, because let's be real, this channel is probably at its last breaths by now. But yeah, if this is the last video ever on this channel, thank you guys so much for supporting this channel and for watching my videos and leaving comments down below. Even though sometimes I don't get to reply to them, I do read them, and it was awesome being part of the K-pop collecting community. If you look on my Instagram, I also haven't been active on there. I just got really lazy with taking photos and losing motivation and like losing inspiration for layouts and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, I think this is the end of the road for my K-pop collecting. It's really sad. Like, this was really a big part of like me being able, like the collecting K-pop was kind of a way for me to look forward to things while I was studying, because there was not much that I could look forward to, in terms of like my hobbies and stuff. So yeah, this really was a really cool part of, cool and expensive part of my studying in college kind of thing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!